Welcome back to my nappy roots, everyone. So this is the morning of day 2, and I just was having a little bit of a bad hair night because my hair got wet in the rain and the curls fell out. So I just put on my satin bonnet and went to bed and said, we'll deal with it in the morning. So now it's time to deal with it. I'm a little nervous about what's going on under here, and I'm like, should I even be filming this? Like shockingly, it's not as hot of a mess as I thought it was going to be. Like I actually could get another day out of this, but I probably won't. I'll probably keep it like this until I take a shower and then just wet it and comb it out again and do something different. While it's not a complete hot mess, it's not anywhere near how neat it was yesterday. It looks like I got caught in the rain because some of these pieces down here are straight. So stay tuned for segment 2 and I will be back. So this is my hair right out of the shower. As you can see, not a curl to speak of, but you can definitely see the differences in the texture. This part of my hair at the bottom, the last inch is completely bone straight, and then all of this is texturized. You can see the puffiness at the roots. So next up, I'm going to detangle it and figure out how I'm going to style it. So stay tuned for the next segment. So do excuse the fog of the last segment. It got a little steamy up in here. So now it's time to detangle, get all the kinky dinks out, and I brought my oil with me because while my hair is not dry right now, there is no such thing as too much moisture. So anytime you have an opportunity to put some oil into your hair, please do so, because dry hair equals breakage, and we don't want that. And I'm going to make sure that I'm doing this carefully because my hair was in the bantu knot, so there may be a lot of tangle lurking, but probably not, because my hair is so freshly texlaxed or relaxed, whichever you want to call it, that there may not even be much tangle at all. Well, a little bit, there's some. And when you find tangles, remember, don't rip them out. Just gently work the hair apart and it will fall out. It will come loose. This is definitely what keeps me relaxing my hair again and again, is to be able to get a comb through it so easily. This is probably one of the only benefits of relaxing your hair is being able to easily comb it and easily straighten it. That's about it. Other than that, I can't think of another reason why we do it. So there's one side, I'm going to do the other side, and I will be back. So I'm all done with detangling, and I'm going to put my hair into a loop and let it air dry while I decide how I'm going to style it. So stay tuned for that, and I will be back. Okay, loves, I'm back. So I decided to just leave my hair in the loop and not do anything to it. The more we style our hair, the more we damage it and the more hair we lose. So in one day, if you don't style your hair, comb it, or do anything to it, you have gained half a millimeter of new growth, and in a week you've gained 1/16 of an inch of new growth, and at the end of the month you would have half an inch of new growth. The more months, weeks, and days we can simply leave our hair alone, the more hair we'll have and the longer it'll grow. So anybody out there who's trying to grow their hair longer, the more you leave it alone, and the less you do to it, the more you will keep, and the faster it will grow. And the faster it'll get longer. It'll still grow at half a millimeter a day and a quarter inch a month, half an inch a month, half an inch a month, and you will retain all of that length. And that's what I definitely want to strive to get more people on board with. So to take care of this tonight, I'm simply going to put on my satin cap and say good night. Stay tuned for day 3.